Good day, Mrs. McCroskey's class. How you doing? Go ahead.
Okay, you all have sent us some questions of things that you're interested in about the trip, so we thought we'd just go through them one by one. The first question we have is how long it will take to get to the end. Do you want to answer?
So, I think it'll take us about 6 or 7 months to complete the whole trail from Georgia to Maine. We started on February 22nd, and we hope to end up at the end of August or Labor Day in September.
Okay, good question. What did you pack with you for the journey?
Go ahead.
Well, we did a couple videos if you want to go back and look at them before we took the trip, just to show everything in our pack. But what we have with us, mainly, we've got our backpacks. In the pack, you have your sleeping bag, your sleeping pad. You have your food bag, which contains your food for like 4 or 5 days and any cooking things. You have your clothing bag, which contains every bit of clothing that you have with you, except what's on you.
Isn't much.
Which isn't much. We have camp shoes, a little mat that you can sit on. I have a little like bathroom bag. Can you think of anything else?
That's about it.
That's
you can't
about
really
it.
carry much when you're on the trail.
Yeah.
Every ounce counts.
That's right. Everything we get, we're weighing. Like, which one weighs more or less? You want as little poundage as you can. Okay, number 3. How do you know what direction to go?
So that's a good question. Usually 80% of the hikers are going northbound, so you follow most of the hikers. But we always try to have the sun to our right, which rises in the east, and so we know that we're going north.
Well, and the main way you follow is by the white blazes. There are white blazes on the trees all the way from where you start in the south till you end in the north. Sometimes they might be on a rock because there's no trees around, but you follow the white blazes. Okay.
I hope that answers that question.
Number 4, what do you eat if you don't run into anyone set up with trail magic along the trail?
So before you go out hiking, we buy supplies at a grocery store or convenience store, and we try to pack about 5 days worth of food: breakfast, snacks, lunch, and dinner. And we separate each day's food out in a Ziploc bag, and that's all you get for the day. If you run out of food, you have to wait till the next day, so you don't run out of food for the whole trip.
So trail magic is something special. It's not something that happens often. I mean, we've had about 3 really good trail magics, one exceptional one. Some things are just simple as we were walking along and a lady says, "I've got 2 Tootsie Rolls, would you all like them?" So that was our trail magic for the day. So you can't count on it for food.
And we said yes right away to those Tootsie Rolls.
We did, and they were good. Okay, number 5. What kind of wildlife have you seen? Any deer sheds?
So we haven't seen a single deer yet.
Mm-hmm.
Not even any hoof prints. But we did see 2 grouse, some squirrels, some songbirds, and can you think of anything else?
An owl.
Oh, we did see
We've heard some other
a big
owls.
barred owl.
We've heard some loud owls.
They can keep you up at night.
Yeah. We saw one little mouse running out near the tent.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. But he didn't bother us.
And a couple of dogs on the trail.
Yeah. But that's it. We're hoping to see more, but we just haven't yet.
Hopefully a big black bear.
Okay. And number 6, our last question. Why did you decide to hike the trail? Have you thought of quitting or wanted to quit? And what is your inspiration each morning to get up and start hiking? That's a really good question.
That's 3 questions.
Yeah? Do you want to do it first and then I'll do it?
Well, it was always a dream of mine to hike the Appalachian Trail since I moved to Virginia, and I love the outdoors and love meeting people, so it's a great way to do both.
Have you thought of quitting or wanted to quit?
How about you answer that?
No, I was going to let each of us answer all 3.
Okay, no, I don't want to quit.
What's your inspiration each morning?
Inspiration to get to the next goal, the next shelter. Each day we have a goal or a destination that we have to or try to get to. And so we just set our goals day by day.
And why I decided was mostly because Mark was, because I was just going to go along with him. I thought, well, let's see if I can do it. Have I thought of quitting? Yes, a couple times. Once when we were in the middle of the sleet and rain and wind, tornado strength winds, and the hill was straight uphill and there was mud. That was hard. And then even yesterday, we had a beautiful morning, and then the trail got so difficult and trees were down everywhere as a result of that storm from the previous week. And Mark was having to help me over trees, and I fell a couple times. And so yes, there have been a couple times I've thought of quitting. But you get up each morning to this beautiful woods and wonderful people, and they make it all worthwhile.
Good.
So that's my answer.
So now I have a question for the whole class. Since we're in North Carolina now, can anyone raise your hand if you know the answer? What is the capital of North Carolina? If you don't know it, I'm sure your teacher does. Love to hear your response. Y'all take care.
Bye.
Study.